Greetings students. Today we are going to learn about one of USA's leading aerospace company, Lockheed Martin. Let us know this company in a much better way. Lockheed Martin is an American global aerospace, defense, security and advanced technology company with worldwide interests. It was formed by the merger of Lockheed Corporation with Martin Marietta in March 1995. It is headquartered in Bethesda, Maryland in the Washington metropolitan area. Lockheed Martin employs 116,000 people worldwide. Marilyn Houston is the current president and chief executive officer. Lockheed Martin is one of the world's largest defense contractors. In 2009, 74% of Lockheed Martin's revenues came from military sales. It received 7.1% of the funds paid out by the Pentagon. Lockheed Martin operates in 5 business segments. These comprise aeronautics, information systems and global solution, missile and fire control mission systems and training and space system. In 2009, U.S. government contracts accounted for $38.4 billion, 85%, foreign government contracts $5.8 billion, 13%, and commercial and other contracts for $900 million, 2%. In both 2009 and 2008, the company topped the list of U.S. federal contractors. The company has received the Collier Trophy 6 times, most recently in 2001 for being part of developing the X-35 by F-35B lift fan propulsion systems, and again in 2006 for leading the team that developed the F-22 Raptor fighter jet. Lockheed Martin is currently developing the F-35 Lightning II. Merger talks between Lockheed Corporation and Martin Marietta began in March 1994, with the companies announcing their $10 billion planned merger on August 30, 1994. The deal was finalized on March 15, 1995, when the two companies' shareholders approved the merger. The segment of the two companies not retained by the new company formed the basic for the present L3 Communication, a mid-sized defense contractor in its own right. Lockheed Martin later spun off the materials company Martin Marietta Materials. Both companies contributed important products to the new portfolio. Lockheed products included the Trident missile, P-3 Orion, F-16 Fighting Falcon, F-22 Raptor, C-130 Hercules, A-4AR Fighting Hawk, and the DSCS-3 satellite. Martin Marietta products included Titan rockets, Sandia National Laboratories management contract acquired in 1993, Space Shuttle external tank, Viking 1 and Viking 2 landers to transfer orbit stage under subcontract to Orbital Sciences Corporation, and various satellite models. On January 7, 2013, Lockheed Martin Canada announced that it will be acquiring the engine maintenance, repair and overhauled assets from Avios Fleet Performance in Montreal, Canada. On July 3, 2013, Lockheed Martin announced that it was partnering with Dreamhammer to use the company's software for integrated command and control of its unmanned aerial vehicles. Lockheed Martin teamed up with Bell Helicopter to propose the V-280 Valor tiltrotor for the Future Vertical Lift FVL program. In September 2013, Lockheed acquired the Scotland-based tech firm MR Group, saying the deal would aid its plan to expand internationally and into non-defense markets. On November 14, 2013, Lockheed announced they would be closing their Akron, Ohio facility, laying off 500 employees and transferring other employees to other locations. Lockheed Martin is active in many aspects of government contracting. It received $36 billion in government contracts in 2008 alone, more than any company in history. It now does work for more than 24 government agencies, from the Department of Defense and the Department of Energy to the Department of Agriculture and the Environmental Protection Agency. It's involved in surveillance and information processing for the CIA, the FBI, the Internal Revenue Service (IRS), the National Security Agenda (NSA), the Pentagon, the Census Bureau, and the Postal Service. In October 2013, Lockheed announced it expected to finalize a $2.2 billion contract with the U.S. Air Force for 2 advanced military communication satellites. Current members of the board of directors of Lockheed Martin are Edward Eldridge, Nolan Archibald, Marcus Bennett, James O. Ellis, Gwendolyn King, James Loy, Douglas McCorkindle, Eugene Murphy, Joseph Ralston, Frank Savage, and Stephens, Robert J. Stephens, James Ukropina, and Douglas Yearley. Lockheed ranks number 1 on the contractor misconduct database maintained by the Project on Government Oversight, a Washington, D.C. based watchdog group. Since 1995, the company has agreed to pay $577 million to settle 54 instances of misconduct. The company's 210 lobbying expenditure by the third quarter was $9.9 million, 2009 total $13.7 million. Through its Political Action Committee (PAC), the company provides low levels of financial support to candidates who advocate national defense and relevant business issues. It is the top contributor to incoming House Armed Services Committee Chairman, Republican Howard P. Buck McKeown of California, giving more than $50,000 in the most recent election cycle. It also topped the list of donors to send Daniel Inouye, DHI, the chair of the Senate Appropriations Committee, before his death in 2012. Inouye described himself as the number 1 earmarks guy in the U.S. Congress. Lockheed Martin Employees Political Action Committee is one of the 50 largest in the country according to FEC data. With contributions from 3,000 employees, it donates $5,000 a year to about 260 House and Senate. Lockheed's PAC contributed $3,50,279 to federal candidates, with about 62% going to Republicans, according to the Center for Responsive Politics. That compares with $5,15,000 from General Dynamics Political Actions Committee and $1,22,850 from BAE Systems North America. The center's data showed in 2013, Lieutenant General Christopher Bogdan criticized the company's F-35 fighter jet program. The general said, "I want them both to start behaving like they want to be around 40 years. I want them to take on some of the risk of this program. I want them to invest in cost reduction. I want them to do the things that will build a better relation. I'm not getting all that love yet." The criticism comes in the wake of previous criticism from former Defense Secretary Robert Gates regarding the same program. So students, we got to know about the various aspects of Lockheed Martin. Hope the information about the company was useful. Have a nice day ahead.